White, super luxurious pleasure boat. Who hasn't dreamt of owning one? But if you can't actually afford your way into the world of the super rich, you can at least get closer by training with the Super Yacht Academy at the historic British Royal Navy base in Portsmouth.
Believe it or not, that is what a fire looks like. The fire brigades tell me all they can see is a red glow. Most of my staff need training in that, I'm afraid. So we now have the three fires on: burst pipe at the back, engine and sump.
This is a mock crisis that is normally outside the experience of the luxury yachtsman. A blaze breaking out and spreading. The rest of the drill includes everything from submarine navigation to napkin folding.
I've spent 35 years at sea, and to be given the opportunity to build a new business with a small team and deliver a service to the super yacht industry that captains want and that will make it safer was a huge opportunity which I grabbed with both hands.
The annual production of super yachts has nearly doubled over the past 5 years. According to the Yacht Report magazine, 253 new boats were delivered last year alone. But it turns out that many of the deckhands on yachts were inexperienced people hired off the street. So the idea of the academy was born.
The fact is that at some of the super yachts, a third of the crew change every year, and sometimes even more frequently, as the backpackers say, done it for 2 months and want to change. And what we can do is help the captain integrate and train the new people who've come, who are all of different skill levels.
The staff won't reveal who their clients are, but reports in the media such as the Wall Street Journal suggest that one of the first to use these facilities was the crew of a yacht belonging to Roman Abramovich, the billionaire owner of England's Chelsea Football Club. Many of those undergoing training believe that the £720 cost of the course is not a high price to pay for the chance to one day rub shoulders with the mega-rich in the Mediterranean.
So you get to see, Caribbean in when it's summer in England, winter in England, and then the Med when it's summer in England. So you get to see numerous places, you get to lovely loads of different nationalities, culture. You get to experience so many different things, and the socialising especially. You meet a lot of people.
I don't know people directly, but I've got friends of friends and family friends that are working on boats and stuff, and it just sounds quite interesting. Yeah, so something I'd really like to get into.
So if you want to get into the industry and get a job on a super yacht, you have to go through the basic course. In order to do that, you'll have to put the full gear on. Now this is just a firefighter suit, but there's a lot more up there on the shelves that you'll have to wear. So you may want to think carefully before signing up. Under the current deal, Flagship Super Yacht Academy receives 40% of the profit and the Royal Navy takes the rest. But people in the industry don't seem to be appalled that the Navy, which sank Napoleon, is now tending the needs of the rich and famous. Michael is an expert on super yachts who occasionally gets to be captain.
There are about 5,000 super yachts in the world. There are about 400 building every year. It's a huge industry. It's difficult to find good quality crew, and one of the reasons they're not good quality is because they haven't been trained. And the Royal Navy, the British Royal Navy, has got the finest training facilities in the world, so why not use them? In fact, if you didn't use them, that would be wasteful.
And with that, the world is your oyster. Daria Pushkova, RT.